Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, classmate. Today we're going to discuss the program and rehabilitation in Bucor. But first, let me discuss what is the Bucor, or the Bureau of Correction. The Bureau of Correction was tasked in the safekeeping of person convicted by the court 3 years and 1 day and above to serve sentence in prison. So sila yung mga PDL or person deprived of liberty.
6 reformation programs are being implemented from the rehabilitation of the prisoners. Number 1, moral and spiritual program. This refers to the moral and spiritual values formation of inmates which shall be institutionalized by Directorate for Moral and Spiritual Welfare, which include the practice of one's religion belief, participating religion, voluntary organization, and individual shall be regulated and managed by DMSW. Moral and Spiritual Program. There's our program implemented from the moral and spiritual welfare of the prisoners. Kabilang sa mga programang ito, ang mga programa kung saan nagpa-practice ng mga inmates ang kanilang mga reliyon at paniniwala kagaya ng mga misa. Ito ay pinamamahalan ng Director for Moral and Spiritual Welfare. Number 2, Education and Training Program. This refers to the administration of moral and non-formal education and skill development of inmates, which should be institutionalized by the Directorate of Education and Training, participating volunteer teachers, professors, and instructors and trainers should be regulated and managed by that. Education and Training Program, isasama rin sa bibigay na training at mga education workshops sa mga programa at sa loob ng kulungan para sa mga nakakulong. Ito ang tinuturuan silang ng formal education or yung kagaya sa mga paaralan. At mga non-formal naman, kagaya ng mga skill na tinuturo sa kanila upang panggawa na at tibang gamitan o mga material.
Work and Livelihood Program. This refers to the administration of skills development program on work and livelihood to achieve self-sufficient of inmate in the prison community and for income generation of the agency. This should be institutionalized by the Directorate of Work and Livelihood or DWL, volunteer participating agencies, non-government organization, and individual should be regulated and mandated by DWL. So dito, binibigyan ng pagkakataon magtrabaho yung mga inmates para kumita or para makatulong sila sa pamilya nila. Example, yung mga inmates sa Davao Penal Colonies, they work on banana plantation at Tagum Development Company.
Number 4, Sports and Recreation Program. This refers to the administration of physical and recreational engagement to achieve mental alertness and physical agility to the spirit of sportsmanship. This should be institutionalized by the Directorate for Sports and Recreational, volunteer participating agencies, non-government organization, and individuals should be regulated and managed by DSR. Dito is parang gumagawa sila ng sports like basketball, para hindi sila mainip, and even Zumba is gumagawa sila ng recreational para kahit papano, kahit nasa kulungan sila, nalilibang sila. Number 5, Health and Welfare Program. This refers to the administration of proper nutrition, hygiene, sanitation, cleanliness, and promotion of good health to inmates. This also includes appropriate provision of medical care or hospitalization of the sick, mentally impaired, old age, and disabled inmates. This should be institutionalized by the Directorate for Health and Welfare Service. Volunteer participating agencies, non-government organization, and individuals should be regulated and managed by DHW. Dito naman is parang gumagawa ng isang program yung mga sa hospital, like nagbibigay sila ng mga libreng toothbrush, shampoo, mga tuwalya, ganyan. At nagbi-BP sila ng mga matatanda at sine-check rin nila yung mga disabled person. Para kahit pa paano is na-check nila kung okay lang ba sila or may sakit na sila. At tinitignan din nila yung kalinisan ng isang mga inmates. Number 6, Behavior Modification Program. This refers to the administration of programs for character formation of an inmate necessary for effective interpersonal relationship in the prison community. Ito naman is parang nag-aano sila, parang gumagawa sila ng program na ganito dahil sa mga taong may mga mabibigat na problema, at ginagawa rin nila ito para pagtulong sa mga matatanda na mabawasan or ma-realize nila yung mga nagawa nilang krimen or mga nagawa nilang hindi tama, kaya sila nasa bilangguan. Hindi rin to ginagawa para sa mga matatanda lang, pati na rin sa mga bata para mag-improve sila at mabawasan nila yung mga ginagawa nilang mali at ma-realize nila yun.
What is dormitory in Bucor? Dormitory, yun yung mga kanilang kulungan na selda ng mga prisoner para meron silang tulugan at maging safety sila. Administrational building, yun yung mga nag-check sa mga kagamitan, kunwari mga wiring, tiles, mga gamit sa building na sila yung parang nagme-maintenance para ito yung magamit ng ating mga prisoner at mga detainee at maging maayos ang pang-araw-araw nilang gawain. Perimeter security fences, yun yung mga parang secured nila para hindi sila makalabas, at ang mga parang yung mga leader nila doon, yung hindi sila mag-away-away dahil meron nga silang security fences, parang iwalay, hindi pinagsama-sama, kunwari mga batang city jail ganyan, tapos yung iba mga Bisaya, Kapampangan, hindi pinag-halo-halo para maging maayos at hindi magsanhi ng away. Yun yung perimeter security fences. Hospital infirmary, yun yung hospital na parang priority nila yung mga health ng mga prisoner, para kunwari yung isa may tigdas para hindi na magkahawaan, ganyan yung minimitin nila yung kanilang health. Kunwari may nagkasakit ng isa, iiwalay na para hindi na magkahawaan at hindi na lumaki pa yung sakit sa mismong prisoner. Di ba nga, doon sila, yung marami sila at dikit-dikit. Recreational multipurpose hall, parang yun yung rehabilitate nila yung sa isip ng isang prisoner. Inalis sa kanila yung bad habit at parang rehabilitate nga, yung inaayos nila yung sa isipan nila, ganyan, na magbagong buhay. Doon tinutulungan sila doon. Training lecture center, doon naman yung mga prisoner na hindi marunong magsulat, magbasa, tinuturuan, at meron din vocational, yung tuturuan silang mag-welding, cooking, ganyan, para magamit nila yon sa kanilang paglabas at magka-skills sila. Workshop facility, doon naman pine-perform na nila ang kanilang natutunan. Kunwari natuto sila mag-bake, doon mag-bake na sila, gumagawa din sila ng handicrafts gamit yung mga water lily, ganyan. Tapos welding, yun number 1 din yun paglabas, maraming in demand din yun. Doon yung workshop facility. Mess hall kitchen, doon naman sila kumakain at mga dumi nila sa pagkain, ganyan. Meron din silang sariling ganun. Visiting area naman yun yung kunwari may isang prisoner, dadalawin sila ng pamilya, meron silang pwesto para sa kanila. Parang visiting area, yung peaceful at mga pamilya lang yung ganun. Water tank pump, parang tubig yung baka na lalagyanan nila, parang on case na kunwari mawalan ng kuryente, meron silang tubig at may magpagkukunan sila dahil nga marami sila doon at crowded. Reception and diagnostic center, dito naman parang dinadiagnose sila na kung nakatulong ba yung ginagawa nila sa workshop facility, kung nakatulong ba sa isang prisoner na maging maayos ba, naging epektibo ba sa kanya, kung magagamit ba niya ito paglabas niya, ganyan. Titignan kung yung behavior niya naging okay na, na pwede siyang mag-granted doon kung maayos na yung sa kanya. Doon yung reception diagnostic center. Service personal facilities, dito naman yung parang basic needs nila, yung nagsusupply sa kanila ng kuryente, tubig, pagkain, ganyan, hygiene. Yun yung service personal facilities, mga personnel na nagsusupply ng mga pagkain nila, kuryente, ganyan.
The Bureau of Corrections supervises 7 prison facilities here in the Philippines. Ito yung mga prisons under Bucor: New Bilibid Prison, San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm, Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm, Davao Prison and Penal Farm, Correctional Institution for Women, Sablayan Penal Colony at Leyte Regional Prison. New Bilibid Prison in Muntinlupa, Metro Manila is the main insular prison designed to the house of the prison population of the Philippines. San Ramon Prison and Penal Farm was established for the confinement of the Muslims and the political offenders, and its location is in Zamboanga City. Iwahig Prison and Penal Farm, or Prison Without Wall, and it is located in Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Davao Prison and Penal Farm, formerly the Davao Penal Colony or the DAPECOL, located in Panabo, Davao. Correctional Institution for Women is a women's prison located in Mandaluyong, Metro Manila. Sablayan Penal Colony, originally called Campo Prison, the Supply-in Prison and Penal Farm in Occidental Mindoro. And lastly, Leyte Regional Prison is located in Abuyog, Leyte.